Hi guys, it's Skinny Girl. So today I'm going to teach you how to make a fluffy half pad for your favorite fluffy pony. So as you can see here, mine fit both custom saddles that you can make on your own, and they also fit Breyer saddles. Now Breyer saddles kind of lack the stuff in the back to hold the seat up, so it looks a little funny, but it fits really well other than that. So I'm going to be making one for my pony here. For this you're going to need a couple colors in felt. I'm using brown for my base color here, and I'm using white for the fluffy part. You're going to need scissors and some sort of fine point felt tip marker to draw out on. You're going to need glue. I prefer this Aleene's tacky glue. So, for this, my pattern here, I use it for all of them, but I mean there's still some slight variations, which is perfectly fine. So this is what it looks like. How long is it? It's like 2.5 inches, I think. Is that right? Yeah, 2.5. It's 2.5 long and about 1.5 wide at the top, 1 at the bottom, and in the middle where it's thinnest, it's about 3/4 of an inch. If you want, I might be able to put the pattern on some sort of printable thing in the description. We'll see. If you guys want me to, I will. Alright, so we're going to start out by tracing our pattern onto our colored felt that we want for the base. So let me draw it out. Let's see if this is going to work. You can kind of see. So I'm going to do it right here. And I'm just going to trace it out with my black pen here. Always leave a little bit of space on the outside so that you can trim it off. Alright, and done. So there you go, it's traced on there. Can you see that? Kind of. Alright, so with a sharp pair, this is a brand new sharp scissor pair, whatever you want to call it. So just cut it out. You might want to cut a little bit on the inside of it so you don't see the marker. Or you can just flip it over, but I don't like flipping my stuff over when it has ink on it because I always feel like it's going to rub onto my horses. Alright, good enough. You guys should probably take your time when you do it because I did not take my time. I just kind of cut it really fast. And try to fix the edges. So now you have it cut out. Let me make sure it actually looks like my pattern. And it's a little bit fat in the middle. See, it's a little bit thick. So if you hold your pattern against it while you cut it, try to hold it like that. You can go back around it. So I went back around it, and it looks a lot better. So you can see there. I think this side is still a little bit off. So let me trim that. Okay, there we go. So now, you can put it on your horse. That's what it looks like. It's just the base. I mean, I guess you could leave it like that if you really like the look. But I personally like having fluffy stuff on it because it's fluffy. Who doesn't like fluffy stuff? So what I do for the fuzzy outside is I just take regular fleece, or felt, and I don't know why, but this piece seems to be like fuzzier, but I don't think that really matters. So I'm going to cut a long strip off. I'll tell you how wide it is in a second. I just eyeball it first. And this one is a little more than 1/4 inch. Okay, it's about 1 centimeter. So now you're going to take it and you're going to gently stretch it. And don't rip it, but just gently stretch it. And it generally gets pretty fuzzy. Now if you do this and it just doesn't work, it means you went the wrong way. So try cutting it in the other direction. So when I cut mine, I cut it like this. So if it ends up not fuzzy, then cut it this way. So just go back to stretching it, making it nice and fuzzy. So now that it's all stretched out and fuzzy, it's about, now it's like 1/4 inch. So what you're going to do now, here, let me move all this stuff out of the way, is you're going to, let me try to angle my tripod differently. You're going to take it here, and you're going to take your base here, just fell off my horse, and I still don't like the angle of that. I'm sorry. Okay, there we go, that's good. Let's hope it doesn't fall forward. So now you're going to take it, and you're going to hold it to here. So mine, you can see how, now you can see how I don't start it, or I don't cover the entire thing. So you start about, like midway into the wide part. So I'd like to say about here. So that's where you start gluing it on. Maybe this is better without the tripod. I'm going to unscrew it really fast. Is that better? I guess. I'll just talk to you while I do this. So now you're just going to glue it on. My glue is really bad, so the bottle doesn't like to give me any glue. So just go on to about there with the glue. So don't go all the way around, because first of all, trim the edges off the fuzzy stuff because the edges aren't as fluffy. And then you can just glue it on there. And just let it sit, because sometimes it doesn't want to take it. So just glue it on the edge. When it's a little bit crooked, you can scoot it over. So, now that I think it's pretty set, you're going to cut a little, just diagonal line in it. Can you see that? Just cut a little line So don't completely cut it off, just like a little line. See that? So now when you turn it, you can actually turn it completely. So you can turn it at a 90-degree angle. So now you can glue it on like that. And you're going to do the same on the other corner. So just let it sit. You might have to press it a little bit. Now you can see that at the other edge, I'm going to cut another little notch. And you're going to glue it. So press it down, and then cut it so it's about the same length as the other side. So now you got the end. Now you're going to do the same thing with the front, except it's going to be on the front. And I think it's a little bit shorter on the front. So as you can see, I don't have enough stuff left. So now I'm going to cut some more. Same length and everything. And you cut that piece off. So now you got that. And you're going to stretch it out just as you did before. Stretch it out. The ends you really want to stretch it because they are harder. Just stretch it. Now trim it off at the edges. And now you can glue it on. So mine is a bit short still, but it doesn't really matter because they'll still cover it just fine. So you can go ahead and glue the corner on. Cut your little line. Turn it at a 90-degree angle, and then continue to glue it on. Now if you get it where it's kind of like thick, okay, it just came out completely, but you may want to cut almost an entire triangle out of it. So glue it on. Cut your triangle or line. And I have to cut another triangle. And then you can glue it on. So make sure you press it down nice and tightly because sometimes it really does not want to stick. So there you go. So I have to mess with this a little bit. I'll do that after the video. But you can see how it is nice and fluffy, and once you put it on with a saddle, you won't be able to tell if anything's wrong on the base. So there it is on the horse. And now I have a Breyer saddle here. I need to take it off. Whoops. So this is a little hard to do with one hand, and you're just going to put it on. So there you go. There is your fluffy half pad. So thank you so much for watching. Visit my website and see some of the stuff I've done. Tell me if you want me to do any more tutorials. I would love to hear what you think. So rate, subscribe, comment, all that great stuff. I have like 33 subscribers now. Well, yeah, that is so wonderful. Thank you so much for subscribing. As soon as I get 50, I'm going to do a contest. We'll see what the prize is then, but I'm not really sure right now. But, so if you would like to see me make any more stuff, I would love to hear it, because so far I've only got one other idea for a tutorial, but it's a little bit complicated. It's for the Arabian halter, so we'll have to wait on that, because it'll take a long time. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye!